Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا أن تصيبوا قوم بجهلة فتصبحوا لما فعلتم نادمين. Yes, never listen to a liar. Always check him up, and I'm checking up liars right now. This video seems to be, or debate, seems to be a gift that just keeps on giving. It doesn't stop. Well, going upon this debate to again review it and to do another video on it, I came upon yet another gift. Listen to this. I got no logic to go to the book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. He stepped into a wonderfully beautiful trap. Watch this. Now he's going to quote Isaiah 9 verse 6. He's going to quote Isaiah 9 verse 6 in English.
Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, it says, "For unto us a child is born, a son is given, and his name shall be called the Mighty God." There we go. We got 2 Samuel 23 verses 2 to 3. It says, "The Spirit of Yahweh speaks by me. God's words are on my tongue." So we got the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, all in the Old Testament. There you go. Let me give you one more verse. Hey, you'll like this one. In chapter 5, verse 46, y'all, it says, "And we gave Jesus the gospel, confirming the Torah which came before it." So in your book and my book, it confirms what I got. Is that the truth? Again. Is it the truth? Is the truth?
Yes.
You never let me answer. You say that I lie.
No.
It's Isaiah 9:6 in the Old Testament. In the Old, how is it written? In Hebrew, baby.
What he said? He said, "Why are you quoting Isaiah?" Because he quoted it. He brought up Isaiah 9:6. He got shook. Now watch.
In Hebrew, I'm sorry. It's okay. Okay. In Hebrew, I'm giving you the original verse. What did they do? They took the in the verse, which is by Ikra, and the other verse, and they changed the verb to a future tense. Changed it from the Hebrew.
You're not smiling now, ain't you?
The perfect tense is past. They call it perfect tense because it's proven. It already happened. So past tense in Hebrew grammar is not past tense, but the perfect tense. Now let me finish.
Commercial. I'm sorry about this.
Oh, looks like
Seems to be commercials and everything, huh?
The bearskin tactical hoodie for.
Now let us continue.
Okay, now let's
So how does that answer? Because that was false. All of that was false. How does that answer a Quran verse that says that the scriptures are falsely points?
What you pointed out is not confirmed in the Old Testament. That's why 99.9% of all Jews reject Christianity. Why 99.9% of all Jews rejected Jesus in his time, and why they reject him today.
The sociologist and historian Rodney Stark actually points out many Jews converted to Christianity early on. They just did not keep their Jewishness then. Yes, triumph of Christianity. Yes.
Let me answer.
Many.
Jesus could not get enough people to scream for his release and for Pontius Pilate. Are you kidding me?
Do you think all the Jews of the first century were at Jesus as a child? That doesn't fall well.
I'm not talking about.
Now that is the most stupid, I'm not going to say the word, stupid statement I've ever heard in my life. I was referring to the incident where supposedly Christians claim it was a tradition of the Jews, where the Romans would pick two prisoners to be presented before the people for them to scream for the release of one or the other. This was carried out in the courtyard of the palace of Pontius Pilate. Not the trial. The trial itself, which is not witnessed, where no witness for Jesus Christ was present, which breaks Jewish law and jurisprudence. That's against Jewish law, but they broke all the laws of Jewish jurisprudence when it came to Jesus. But anyway, at the trial itself, that's full of incredible amount of contradictions. But that's not for this time. This will be for something later. So I'm talking about not the trial, but he has no other choice. Not the trial, but the incident of supposedly presenting two prisoners for the Jewish people to scream for the release of one or the other in a small courtyard. And in that small courtyard, you mean to tell me in this practice that the Romans supposedly did every year, okay, at a certain time of the year, that Jesus couldn't get enough people in a small courtyard to scream for his release? Like I said, 99.9% of all Jews at the time of Jesus rejected him the same way they do today. 99.9% of all Jews and 100% of all Jews who are Hasidic or in the religion of Judaism, 100% reject him in totality. He is actually called Ben Pandiera. What does that mean, Ben Pantiera? It means son of a Roman soldier. They believe that Mary had sexual intercourse with a Roman soldier and gave birth to Jesus. This is the Jewish belief. You can't reject them any more than they do. And this idiot comes with this kind of nonsense. Now let us continue. Now they're going to bring the Jew.
I'm talking about the Christian. Listen, the Christian, let me finish a point. If not, I'm talking about the Christian interpolated.
But notice how you left, how the Quran is confirming what we have.
We have a Jew here. We have
a Jew here.
Jew.
Now watch. First of all, he's Puerto Rican. The Judaism doesn't make you a Jew. You gotta be a Jew to be a Jew. You don't enter Judaism and become all of a sudden a Jew.
This is radar. Listen.
Now watch.
This is radar.
Oh, he's not a Jew because he's Messianic?
This is radar apologetics. He is a messianic Jew. He believes in Jesus.
A Messianic Jew is nothing more than a Christian by another name.
All right. So let's look at the text real quick.
Now it's 3 against 1. And David Wood is watching.
Sadiq. Go ahead. Sadiq, you ready? Ki yela yulalanu, ben nitan lanu. Vatiheha mishra, Alice Shechmo, Vayukrashmo, Pele Yoetz El Gibor, Aviad Sar Shalom. Check it out. What will be his name? Pele Yoetz El Gibor, mighty God. You know what's so crazy? How does Isaiah use mighty God El Gibor? In chapter 10, he refers to the God of Israel as mighty God. El Gibor is used for mighty and strong. No. Check it out. Yes, what is Isaiah? Is El Gibor used for mighty and strong man? Why you yelling? Okay. Because you have a microphone and I don't. Okay, now, is El Gibor used for mighty and strong man? Yes or no? What verse you want to use it for? What verse you want to go to? What verse you want to go to? Is it used, El Gibor, is it used also for a mighty and strong man also? You got a verse? We'll pull it up. Get that. Get the verse. Wait a minute.
Now, there's two terms, El Gibor and Gibor. El Gibor, the term El means God, and then Gibor, mighty. Okay? That's what it means in the verse. But Gibor by itself means mighty man, or strong warrior. Now, the term El does not really mean God. It means power. The word El in Hebrew does not really mean God, as they try to put it, Elohim. The word El means power. It describes the power of God. Okay? The divine power of God, the ever-reaching, all-reaching power of God. Okay, so El means power. Look it up. Now, what I want you to notice is that this man never dealt with the crux of what I was trying to say. That Christians corrupted the verse by taking the verbs that were in the past tense called the Hebrew perfect tense, and they corrupted them to make them into the future tense to make it seem as a prophecy. He never dealt with it. Now did he? That was the crux of what I was saying. The corruption takes place to make something a verse talking about an event that already happened, taking the verbs that point to that in the past tense and making them a future tense. This will continue.